Well, it's Veterans Day, and we're having the remnants of Hurricane Nicole come through our area right now. That's the dash cam. But, yeah, actually, we're kind of in a lull. There's more storms on the way, but temperatures have actually increased. We're in the low 70s, so I'm in a t-shirt and sandals because it's not going to last but today. And the core of the storm is passing through probably this afternoon, so I'm going to try to do some freebies for Veterans Day. And for those that are new to my channel, I'll tell you my history from back when I was in the Navy and all that, from 1988 to 1992 along the way. So, but yeah, here's some freebies. I think we'll do Little Caesars first, then swing over to Chili's, then Texas Roadhouse. They got a voucher that they give away every year. Buffalo Wild Wings, which is nearby, and then maybe I'll swing through O'Charlie's to wrap it up. So usually I meet with my parents for Veterans Day, but they're currently traveling in Europe on vacation. So anyway, we'll just go ahead and do this solo and run around town for Veterans Day freebies. All right. I guess my ring is going off. I don't know if there's a bird in the porch or the wife is doing stuff. She didn't want to come along, so anyway, yeah, a little bit about my Navy career. Let me silence these. But yeah, been out of the Navy for, well, she's almost 30 years now. Used to be on submarines, and 1988 to 1992. Originally went into boot camp when I was in Orlando. Yeah, based in Orlando during boot camp, and also went to my submarine school there. That was learning to be what they called a quartermaster or a navigator, driving the ships, but it was mostly for surface ships. The submarines, we didn't really do a whole lot of training there until I went to Groton, Connecticut for my submarine school. That's where I went for further training there. And this is in the latter part of 1988. I was in boot camp from July through August of 1988, then sub school in Groton, Connecticut in the fall, basically for 12 weeks. Got done there and got based in Charleston, which is where I preferred because it was close to home. And yeah, did most of my career in Charleston, but went to Kings Bay, Georgia a couple different times. They eventually shut Charleston down after 1994. I left in 1992. So, yep. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, overall, just getting transferred from one sub to another, that's probably what was the worst part about it. Because I was on 5 submarines in 4 years. 4 ballistic missile subs, 1 fast attack, and all the class of subs that I was on are now decommissioned. Or they've been decommissioned long ago. Yeah, of course, the Charleston base, like I said, closed down 2 years after I got out. So the main submarine base for ballistic missile subs is in Kings Bay, Georgia now. And if they tried to get me to re-enlist, which I didn't do after going from 5 subs in 4 years, I was like, I'm ready to just call it a career, and I went ahead and got out. But if I would have stayed in, then I would have been transferred to Kings Bay, Georgia, and probably been sent to a 6th submarine. And those are where the Trident submarines are based, which are still in service today. Some of them are actually closing in on 40 years. So, yep. But places that I've went, not a whole lot. I mean, mostly when you're on a ballistic missile sub, you don't really get to go to a lot of ports because they don't want the nuclear missile style submarines in ports. The only port I really went to was in Port Canaveral, between Cape Canaveral and Cocoa Beach, Florida. That was back in March of '89. Yeah, we went and launched a Polaris 5 missile. It was basically a test run, and I think the Trident Tennessee was they got news coverage, but their missile failed. It actually did like 360s, and then they had to detonate it because it was uncontrollable. We launched ours, and we missed our target in the South Pacific by like 2 feet. So ours was a success, and we're the older class, submarine. And here the newer class hit their missile, malfunctioned. So yeah, that was kind of neat. About the only time we ever launched a missile. Of course, it was a dummy. It wasn't a real nuclear warhead, but still, it was neat to be a part of that. And I was in Charleston when Hurricane Hugo came rolling through. That was in September of '89, and destroyed the base. And I wound up getting a humanitarian medal for helping to clean up the base and stuff like that. And then, of course, Operation Desert Shield and Desert Storm happened in 1990-91, and I wound up getting National Defense, which pretty much everybody gets, or they got back when, during a time of war, even though there's not a real declaration of war declared. So, but yeah, other than that, I got a 4-year Good Conduct Medal, and had a patrol pin that had 3 patrol stars on it, stuff like that. So overall, being on a submarine, again, the ports, when we went on my fast attack 89 to 90, it was right after Hurricane Hugo hit, we pulled into Cannes and Toulon, France, Gibraltar, Spain, and we were back and forth out of La Maddalena, Italy, which is between Corsica and Sardinia, in the Mediterranean. And not a whole lot really to see. We played a little bit of during Libya's line of death, Muammar Gaddafi, when he was in power, trying to claim the Sea of Tripoli as his own water where no one else could come in. Of course, we went in, because anything 12 miles off the coast is considered international waters. So we go in to play around with Muammar Gaddafi, going inside the line of death and popping up on his radar, stuff like that. So, but yeah, really overall, just being underwater, not doing much of anything except tracking Russian subs or mapping the ocean bottom and stuff like that. So other than that, not a whole lot really, other than just getting out after 4 years and getting my honorable discharge. So I'm at Little Caesars now, so I'm going to go ahead and get my freebie, try to find some place to park, because obviously it looks a little packed over here, so, and deal with a little bit of rain. So I will be right back. Alright, that was cool. Got the free lunch, their lunch deal. Yeah, there it is, you can see it. So yeah, so Little Caesars, they do this every year. That's actually a pretty good deal. And of course, they give you a Pepsi too, but I don't drink Pepsi. I'll give that to the wife. Actually, she'll probably wind up getting that pizza anyway. So anyway, I'll probably just turn the camera and we'll head on. I think next stop will be Chili's. And of course, I'll probably have to go inside there and eat, but I'll probably just eat a little bit and get the rest to go. So, all right, let's hit the road. Okay, I guess what it is. Okay. Entree, starters, okay. This is the storm, remnants of Nicole passing through. Well, it took them 20 minutes to finally wait on me. I was watching the radar and patiently waiting, but I finally got served. Got a nice beer mug of sweet tea.
It's my first day, so bear with me.
Okay, no, not a problem.
All right.
All right, appreciate it.
Anything else?
No, that should do it. Appreciate it. Wow, that actually looks pretty good. That was pretty quick too, actually. A little shredded salad, lettuce, tomato, big burger, and fries. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to leave a tip and then take the burger home, ate the fries, because I'm going to be stopping a few other places, and I got to maintain my appetite. Right, yeah, I went ahead and got my burger to go. Actually, poor girl, it was her first day, and yeah, she brought the food out quick, even though I had to wait about 15-20 minutes. But yeah, I mean, it all worked out. Got a good meal. So, but yeah, she couldn't figure out the little payment thing. You know, again, not her fault. It was actually her first day. So, but yeah, that's cool. So one's down. I think we'll try to hit the Texas Roadhouse, get the voucher. Then we'll go on to Buffalo Wild Wings after that. How's it going?
Were you eating lunch with us or grabbing a voucher?
Just grabbing a voucher.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your service.
All right, appreciate it.
Of course. This will be good until the end of May next year, so you got plenty of time to come on back and see us, okay?
Perfect, that'll work.
Thank you again.
All right, thanks a lot.
Happy Veterans Day.
All right, appreciate it. this year. Last year it was just grab a box and go. But that's fine. We'll just wait in the van for a bit. And they're supposed to call me. We shall see. I'll time it 30 minutes. I'll just go back in. Beautiful weather. All right. Yeah. Clean the lens here a little bit, get that water off. So, I don't know. I guess in the meantime, we'll just chill and check the radar, because yeah, I knew there was a big band of rain coming in. It looks like it's finally here. So, I don't know why this year they're doing dine-in only, but they are. And let's see what's going on with the radar. Oh yeah. Yep, heavy van is moving in, coming in from the south, so that orange and yellow is about to move on in here. So yeah, it's going to be a wet pickup at Buffalo Wild Wings, which is where I'm at right now. All right, just got the call. That was only like 10 minutes, and now we're ready to go in, and of course it's still storming out here, so fun times. Man, beautiful weather. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I think we're getting some boneless wings. I think that's the only choice, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, still got a line heading our way from the south. Okay, so it's boneless wings and fries. So I guess I'll eat the fries and take the wings to go, like before. So that'll work. Thank you very much. Because, you know, apparently several tables, the girl was saying that nobody left a tip. They just got their, ate their little bit of food, got the to-go box, and just took off. I'm like, damn. I mean, these waitresses, yeah, they get paid very little, and they make their money off of tips. I know how that works, so it's kind of sad to hear veterans are stiffing the waitresses. Yeah, so yeah, like I was saying, you know, apparently, you know, people coming in for the free meals, but you got to think of the waitresses, you know, hey, they're the ones that are, you know, putting the order in, getting the food out and all that stuff. And I could tell just when I went to pay that they were, you know, a little aggravated about that. So, but anyway, I am on to O'Charlie's. I guess that'll wrap things up. So we'll go there and finish up the meal. Nice, got myself a spot in the front row. Thank you very much. Okay, so O'Charlie's, you get the famous chicken tenders and fries, classic cheeseburger, and here's a southern fried chicken. That looks good. Santa Fe tilapia or southern fried chicken tender salad, or Louisiana sirloin for $10. I might go for that southern fried chicken. Yeah, got a couple of rolls and butter. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Broccoli, chicken, and sweet potato, mashed sweet potatoes. Alright, we'll get that to go. That mashed sweet potato is actually pretty good. Thanks a lot. Into my stash here for my girls. I might make a bonus stop at Bob Evans. Last time I went, they were still packed. There was just no way I was going to wait like an hour and whatever it was. So, all right, 5 stops. We'll do a bonus stop at Bob Evans. See what they got. Be the final stop. Bob Evans, haven't been here in a long time. That's fine.
And then I will be with you in just one moment.
Okay, great, thank you. Okay, country brisket breakfast, classic breakfast, banana berry oatmeal, sunrise, now country fried steak, oatmeal, hotcakes, sausage gravy biscuits, Boucher French toast, and mini sampler. Okay. Alright, I think I'll eat this. Looks pretty good. Alright, that was pretty good. We'll go ahead and head on out. Alright, rain's back. Yay. Wasn't too bad. I mean, the crowd, I guess probably the mad rush was around 11 o'clock, but I got a late start. So, yeah, this one they forgot my silverware. I mean, the biscuits were a little tough, but I mean, you know, brought it out pretty quick. And then I'm like, oh wait, I don't have any silverware. I guess it was brought out so fast that the waitress forgot the silverware. So, but yeah, we'll go ahead and head on home, getting my camera going here. But yeah, Charlie's, the waitress over there, was telling me that yeah, there were several veterans that they just got their free meal and left, no tip at all. And you know, you do the research on waitresses, they don't get paid much at all, like per hour. They make their money off of tips, and you know, they're busting their humps, especially on a day like today where there's a bunch of free meals and a bunch of vets coming in to get the free meals. I mean, least that they could do is leave them a tip. You know, I've been averaging anywhere $10-15, you know, because you know, I'm not going like hog wild on it or anything, but you know, I mean, they're working, they're, like I said, to, you know, please the customers and, you know, get the food out to them in a timely manner and all that. So I mean, you know, least you could do is leave them a tip, you know, $5 or something. I mean, anything. But yeah, that's a little disheartening that the vets aren't tipping very well from what I'm hearing. So anywho, that's my rant. It was a fun Veterans Day. Got food for the girls, so I'm going to head on home and we'll call it a day. So let's head to the house. Well, hope you enjoyed the trip around town for Veterans Day, and happy Veterans Day to all the vets on my channel. So until next time, adios.